Hey everybody, Scott Travels, February 26th. Wow, wow, today. Um, so, it sounds like Carnival was hacked today. And Richard from No Pants Profits, a friend of ours, as I got a call from a friend. He said he looked up Carnival's phone number to prepay his gratitudes, the tips at the end. And call went to what sounded like a stand call center, which is not uncommon today. But the guy's like, "Oh yeah, do you have the number?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "I can look up your email." He told the guy, "Oh, this and that." And he says, "Oh yeah, the tips are $500." And he's like, "They're like $20 a day, $300, 118." He's like, "I've never heard anyone, you know, kind of barter for this thing." He's like, "Well, let me call you back." "Well, don't take too long, or I'll cancel the trip for you and Carol, his wife." And he's like, hang up the phone. And he calls Richard and says like this, and he says, "That doesn't sound right. Give me the number." And he called and he says, "Oh my goodness, it's clear that whoever was hacking into Carnival's database for thing, he said he didn't even give him same thing. Just on the email alone, he said he could tell when I'm going the next 2 to 3 cruises, who's with him and their names, and you should not be able to get that just from an email. You should not be able to get that. And I even brought this up to Carnival John Heald earlier, and my posting was taken down. I said, "Any news about you've been hacked and people were begging for money and everything," and they took that completely down. I'm sorry, Carnival, you should address this. Bring up that you've been hacked and you're working on it. That is super creepy. They could find out, and you know, super creepy. I even put a short on it earlier in request. I'll put up a link to his thing. You can listen to him on the phone. He said his name was like Peter Anderson or something. It's clearly Pakistani or something, or some other overworld country. And they gave him a different number to call him Mac and ask for him alone, and he would pay the credit card fee. Wow, wow. And then he asked for the .com, and the .com was not, you know, the fun ship, Carnival Cruise Lines. It did not have the wording in it. It was like Carnival dot some, yeah, it was some other. The rest of it should say Carnival Cruise Line, funship dot Carnival Cruise Line. That's their. If you tap on the backwards of Carnival Cruise, that's what their official line says. And it gave a different number. I don't know if the number is still activated. I mean, wow. They were actively looking at the, wow, just wow. Actively finding your post and telling you when you were going, who you're going with, and everything. They should not be able to do that. Even if they're connected to it in the Telegram, they were actually trying to get more money out of you. And that's not right or not legal either. They have to book the exact amount and price for Carnival on their behalf. Wow. They were hacked. Wow. Okay, let's go on to another subject. But I mean, wow, where's the outcry and why am I the only one and Richard from No Pants Profit talking about this? Why? We'll wait a couple days and we'll be hearing about it everywhere. The Crown Princess tilted today, a windstorm in the New Zealand area. 13 are injured. The ships have gotten so big, and Crown is a very tall ship. It has a weird wing on the back of it. I'll try to get a picture of the Crown Prince, if this is the current Crown Princess I'm thinking of. This is a big square box. A wind could definitely tilt it. Of course, the pool dumped out and wet the rug of the dining or the buffet area and the people, stuff was falling on the floor. I'll try to get some pictures from like the shops with stuff broken on the floor and stuff like that. Wow, wow. And of course, we'll go back to Carnival again. Carnival, Carnival, Carnival. John Heel says, I have absolutely positively no plans for solo cabins. Why would we waste space on solo people? Wow, people. That tells you if you're a solo person, really not consider Carnival. That's kind of sad. I mean, at least with Royal, you're paying double the fees, but you get double the points. So you can at least go, well, this will help me get higher in the Royal Caribbean loyalty program. So you can live with that. Or Norwegian has solo rooms or solo 1.5 cost price rooms. And you can go back in and check your 1.5 price single room if you so choose. But it does work out at 1.5 regular room versus the solo room is slightly cheaper in the smaller room. Oh my goodness. Pepper Pig is to open this weekend in Texas. Wow. Look at the pictures and their little ears. These are the $5 ears, apparently. They'll probably go up fast or get sold out so fast it won't be funny. Watch out for... Where's Jacob the carpetbagger? Is he going to be there? He loves being at parks. Here we go. Here's an interesting one. Carowinds is a theme park in the South Carolina, North Carolina line. And it will announce it will have a adult area pool, bar, and seating, sunning area, cornhole, and other grass games to play while your kids are running around the park and having a good time. I looked up Carowinds, and it sounds like a really great time for especially in the local area, the Carolinas, or a road trip because you can't afford Disney. I mean, we're talking $40 a day tickets. Wow. Or $95 silver pass, season pass ticket. Wow. 95. I mean, you could end up buying season pass for everybody and cover the 5 days. It'd be cheaper. There's a site hotel, which is a Marriott hotel. There's camping wilderness, 141 RV sites, as well as camping and pop-up tent. Put up my pop-up tent again. Like Steve Urkel. If you're so thing. There is, wow. I mean, a haunted house, over 7 roller coasters, including a wooden roller coaster called the Hurler. Sounds like a good time. Most of the rides seem to be carnival rides that you would see that come into town, like the Zeppelin, the Dropper, the swings that swing around. I have several pictures of, some of the rides and some of the coasters, but I mean, some of the coasters look very good. I mean, they have no real theme to them, so they're just a generic coaster. But I mean, we've talked about like that with the Orlando amusement park, and you could get a coaster, buy one, a generic one, not licensed to your trademark characters or leasing characters, just a generic coaster in less than a year, installed in a year. So, I mean, that's what they did. Apparently, they just bought a generic one and bolted it in and using it away. But I mean, there's some good pictures. It seems like a good time. I didn't see real bad reviews. I mean, I didn't go through all of them, but it seemed like, a local park, decent money, plain to do, come and hang out. So